Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's, having a look through them, looking for the alphabet 10p's. What progress have we made so far? Well, 2018, we are getting very close. We are missing 4, I believe. D, G, R and T. And then I've completed my first ever set of the alphabet 10p's. 2019 on the other hand, lots of work required. We've only got C, E, G, L, M, J, O, R, V and U, so plenty more to find for 2019. But without further ado, let's get into these bags. So we'll jump into some questions then. A question from Colby Tristram. Do you think coins are going to be a thing in the future or virtual? And when are you doing a PO box? So again, cashless society has spoken to at length before. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. There are so many people, vulnerable people, elderly people that rely on cash. You see it in the news all the time about bank closures really affecting communities. So I don't think cashless society is any time in the near future. Obviously, 50 years from now, who knows? But I saw a documentary about some Scandinavian country, Iceland or Sweden, Norway. You can get chips implanted in your wrist, or was it the back of your hand? I can't remember where. Then you just bop, contactless pay by that, which is kind of creepy. I don't think I'd be up for that. In terms of PO boxes, they're normally Thursdays, not every Thursdays, but yeah, tune for Thursdays. I've got another 2 already pre-recorded that are ready to go up. Tyler Who says, when are you having a meet and greet with your fans? And good luck, everyone. Great coin designs. So I don't specifically do meet and greets, so to speak. I'm not sure people would actually turn up for that, but when I go to the Royal Mint, I do let everyone know. Obviously, the Royal Mint experience is closed for the foreseeable, but when it opens up again, I'll be definitely be going down, and I will let everyone know dates that I'm going down. I was planning actually to go this weekend, just incognito, given what's going on in the world. Probably best not to try and attract extra people to come along, but unfortunately they closed it down before I got a chance to go. So unfortunately I couldn't make it, but when it reopens, I'm sure I'll schedule in a trip. That was from Tyler Who. Leanne Chard says, love getting a notification letting me know a new video from you has been updated. I've got a few questions. Favourite colour? Purple. Favourite drink? Soft drink has got to be root beer. Alcoholic? Rekorderlig, Copperberg, Old Moot, just some sort of cider. I can't take anything stronger. I'm a massive lightweight. Favourite food? I'm not particularly picky with food. I don't like seafood though. I like Italian probably, maybe is my favourite. But I love Indian and Chinese and anything. I'm not fussy. Favourite aftershave? I don't really wear aftershave. I wear deodorant, but other than that, I don't really wear aftershave. Favourite car I've owned, my current car. I love my car. I've loved all the cars I've had, to be fair. But I'm not a massive car fanatic. As long as it gets me from A to B, that's the main point in my mind. Mike Salter says, keep up the good work. What non-UK coin would you like to add to your collection? I'd quite like to add more sort of world silver coins. I think that'd be kind of cool. I've got some silver coins in my collection, and I think adding some more would be amazing. So keeping my eye out for some options online for it. And I've got a cool sort of silver-related hunt coming up in the coming weeks. I can't decide when to put it up yet, but stay tuned for that. Matthew says, didn't say that. He says, great video, Christopher. I've recently found your channel and find the videos full of interesting info. My question is, what country's coins do you like the most other than the UK? I've got a soft spot for Canadian coins because my mum's Canadian, so I'm half Canadian, so I've got a soft spot for that country. I like US coins. I like any coins really. If it's got a monetary value, there's a place in my collection for it, basically. Oh, there we go. Letter P. 2018. Very, very nice. We got our first one. James Kiddle says, what's your favourite experience that you've ever had? For example, a holiday, a roller coaster ride, or a day that it snowed in the UK. And what was so special about it? My favourite experience? So I mean, I've had some pretty special holidays. Going out to Canada to see family rings true. One of the most memorable holidays were going to Canada in 1999 and seeing Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, because it came out over there before it came out in the UK. At least that's what I was told whilst we were out there. So that was awesome. I've got very vivid memories of sat there watching The Phantom Menace, absolutely loving it. Although, yes, it's not the greatest film now, but I was I'd been seven or maybe 8 at the time. So I absolutely loved it. I don't know. In terms of the coin collecting, it would be. Oh, again, there's so many milestones that the channel's hit. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, that was amazing. When I hit 10,000, it was bonkers. 40,000 recently I was over the moon with that. Going to get the Strike Your Owns, I think the first one I went to get, the Frankenstein £2 coin, I went with my dad because he's a bit of a coin collector as well. So that was kind of real fun going there. And then maybe the first time I sort of announced that I was going, meeting subscribers, meeting other coin tubers. They are pretty special days in my memory. Struan Murdoch 2006 says, what's your favourite 10p? Probably F for fish and chips. I like E and I though as well. Those are my favourites. Kyle Ismail says, a year ago I remember finding a Kew Gardens in my change. Oh, that's pretty cool, I said, not knowing it was worth up to £100. Then it just disappeared. Oh dear, not good, not good. Hi Christopher, the Shakespeare £2 mintage numbers I've seen online seem pretty high. Are they wrong or just highly collectible to push them above face value? Yes, so I mean it's a popular set. Sets tend to be quite popular. Again, the mintage figures aren't the be all and end all of the sort of a value of a coin. There is the demand for it. There is the popularity of the coin. I think the Shakespeare set was probably buoyed by the fact that we didn't seem to find many Shakespeare comedies, which isn't so much the case now for those of you up north. In Scotland, seem to be getting tons and tons of comedies. But yeah, I think because that was a scarcer coin to get, because I think a lot of them hadn't been circulated. Now they are out there. Again, I don't know what's going to do on the price, but yeah, I think just take Jemima Potter for instance. It's not a massively low mintage figure. But prior to 2018's release, it was the lowest minted Beatrix Potter, which does boost the prices, I would say. So that's my opinion on that. Mark Ditchburn says, what's the most valuable coin you found in your change? Kew Gardens, without a doubt. I found 2 of them, one on the videos and one prior to making videos. Stuart Brewer says, I have a question regarding Battle Hastings 50p. It was originally released in 2016 to mark 950 years since the battle. The date 2016 was stamped on the reverse side as part of the number, but not the obverse. In 2019 it was re-released into Collector's Pack, but the date didn't change. Is it unusual for only the date on the coin to be the wrong date? It was struck in 2019 but is only dated 2016. Was it re-released in 2019? Battle of Hastings? I don't think it was. But the date that a coin is minted in is the date on the coin. The year, sorry. The year that a coin is minted is the year on the coin. They don't mint coins in a different year and put a separate year on it. So if they minted Squirrel Nutkins, they were all minted in 2016. They've all got 2016 dates on it. If they reissued it, if they did next year, they did a whole collector's set of all the Beatrix Potters reissued. They'd be dated 2021, not 2016. They're not allowed to change the date on the coin if that wasn't the year it was minted. If that makes sense. Hope that answers your question. Ollie Singh says, I would like to ask what started your coin collecting and what country do you enjoy collecting coins from other than the UK? I'd also like to thank you for making these videos. I enjoy them so much and they're very therapeutic to me. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much. Second question we've answered already, but what started me coin collecting? I've just been a collector of things on and off for years. Coins as well, being one of those things I've collected on and off since I was a kid, and the success of the YouTube channel has just really spurred me on to keep on going with it. Christopher Tatchell says, great videos, Christopher. Really enjoy watching the hunts. Thank you very much. Quick question, do you sell any doubles? I don't know. I'm a collector. I'm not a retailer of coins. So lots of people do ask, do I sell coins? Do I do trades? And I just don't. I mean, I'm a hoarder. I like collecting coins. If I sold all my doubles, if I traded all my doubles, I wouldn't have a collection, so to speak. But in terms of trading, it's purely the time and the effort that goes into doing it. I am very limited on time, so I have a blanket I don't trade policy. But there are lots of places that you can trade. It's not just me. I'm not the the only person that has coins. Have a look on Facebook groups, Discord servers. I imagine that there must be things on Instagram as well that you can trade by. There's tons of avenues. Change Checkers website, New Mister. That there are plenty of avenues if you want to do trades. I am not the only person available to contact about trades. Matt Bushcroft says, what's your all-time favourite coin? Frankenstein, £2 without a doubt. I absolutely love that coin. Bruduvol says, how many bags have you bought in total? Well, just to hunt through, crumbs, I would dread to think. Far too many. I've been doing this for a fair while now, so I dread to think how much I've actually hunted through. James Mitchell says, who do I see about my severe coin addiction? Great channel, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I don't know. Maybe we need a Coin Collectors Anonymous. Maybe that should be on the cards. Amy Barker says, another great giveaway. My question is, if they were to do another character for 50p such as Paddington, what would you like to see? Trapdoor. Also, what do you think about having different cartoon characters on the 10p, a different one for each letter? Yeah, it'd be a great idea. I love collecting sets. I like hunting through coins for sets, like the Olympics, the Alphabets, the Beatrix Potters, the Paddingtons now. So I think the more sets we have to collect, the better. Chris Fish says, both my young daughters have gotten to 50p collecting since we totally by chance discovered a Paddington lying on the kitchen work surface. One of them is now a bit obsessed with the snowman coin and is desperate for one, so fingers crossed. Do you think they will still produce coins when we go cashless? 100%. I mean, the Royal Mint make money selling coins that already aren't circulated. So there are 50p's, there are £2 that, although they are circulating denominations, they still make ones that don't go into circulation, like the Newton, like the dinosaurs, things like... Did I say Newton? I meant Hawking. The dinosaur set, the 2019 Peter Rabbit, the 2020 Peter Rabbit. Well, I don't know if that's going to go into circulation yet, but there's a chance that it won't. But also there are loads of denominations that they mint not for circulation. So you've got for the £5 coins that come in the Cooper nickel and the silver proof. They've got all the precious metal denominations as well that come out, like with the Queen set, like with the James Bond set. So yeah, they will still produce coins for collectors even if we go cashless, 100%. James Woodley says, brilliant giveaway, hope I win. My question is, do you think UK coins should increase in size as the value increases? For example, 1p being the smallest and 2p being the biggest. I see where you're coming from on that. I wouldn't want them to mess around with the pennies because I'm hunting through pennies at the moment to try and get to my world record, so I need that for the next couple of years to stay as they are, please. Cossie68 Cossie says, you always look for low minted 2008 Britannias and 2017 Shields, but you never say how much they're worth. Are they only worth face value? They're worth slightly over face value. I don't put the values in because they're not massively over face value. I mean, a 2008 Britannia, you might get £1 for it, maybe a bit more if someone desperately wants it. The 2017 Shields, maybe a bit more, £1.50, £1.75. But yes. So I don't know. I don't know why I don't put the values on it. I just never have really. The commemorative coins that are over face value, I put little annotations with values on because people in the comments are going bonkers about it. So I don't know. Maybe I will in the future. I'm not sure. Jane Moss says, I throw all my special 50p's and £2 coins in a tub. My way of saving, and maybe one day they'll be worth something. But the Snowman, my favourite Christmas film, I usually make everyone laugh singing in a high pitch, very out of tune. Only found you today and watched loads already. Very interesting and informative. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you find something amazing in your top of coins. Marco Rolls says, this would be an awesome addition to my collection, a new subscriber and follower, and will certainly be watching more of your videos. Thank you very much. Peter Strafer says, how old are your parents? In their 50s. Ryan MC says, what's the best coin to start collecting? I would say whatever denomination that spikes your interest. I know lots of people are interested more in 50p's or £2 or any denomination. I guess you can collect. There'll be people that collect pennies and 2 pennies and 5 pences and 20 pences. We all have our own little niche. So my primary focus in my collection are commemorative circulating UK coins. So they're the ones I hunt through the most and I collect the most of. That being said, again, like I said earlier in the video, I will collect any type of coins I can lay my hands on, whether it's old withdrawn currencies, world coins. So I think that there are so many niches within sort of the term coin collecting that there's plenty of scope for you to collect whatever you want. So I would maybe have a look through a couple online at some, maybe look on eBay at some coins and have a hunt through them to see what you're liking. I mean, for instance, I really like sixpences, so the pre-decimal ones. So not that I need to be adding much more to my collections, but yeah. Oh, there we go. We got another one. O for Oak Tree. Very nice. And it's 2018. We've got 2 now. Julie Haynes says, "Hi, love your channel. Husband managed to get a Kew Gardens. Wow. 2 20p's without the dates on. He loves collecting and watches you for information. Keep up the video." Wow, he's got some awesome finds then. Well done to him. Cameron Nichols says, "What country's coins that you don't have that you want to get a hold of?" So I do my world coin hunts on a Sunday, and I use Numista to log all my coins from around the world. And part of what I really like about Numista is you get a heat map of the world, so you can see what countries you've got, what country you've got the most of, what countries you haven't got many of. I think what I really want is coins from countries I don't have yet. So I'll keep on hunting forever. But it's exciting finding countries that I don't already have in my collection. Failing that, new denominations, new coins, new years, new mint marks, anything new that I can add to my collection, the better. Amanda says, "Hello Christopher, do you get annoyed or do you prefer it if you're called Chris instead of Christopher?" I do prefer Christopher. I always have. I don't know why. My family always called me Christopher, but it's one of those names that people automatically shorten. But it won't get me really angry if people are calling me Chris, because it happens. But yeah, my preference is Christopher, 100%. We'll go for one more question. MQ says, "What is the best way to find and collect rare coins?" Ooh, it depends what you mean by best way. If you mean the quickest way to accumulate rare coins for your collection, it has to be buying them. It has to be that has to be the easiest and quickest way to get rare coins. It also depends what type of coins you're after. If you're after circulating coins, obviously the best way to find them is to keep hunting. Hunt more, as much as you can. Tell friends, tell families, tell work colleagues that you collect coins, and maybe they'll keep an eye out for you, and maybe they'll find something amazing for you. But I mean, like if you're talking about, I don't know, if you want to collect rare Chinese coins, old and rare Chinese coins, I have no idea. I think you'd have to buy them, because I don't know how you would get it. Maybe antique shops. Antique shops sometimes have coins in it. Charity shops sometimes sell coins. I think, as many people have said, you just need to ask. You need to go out your way to just take every opportunity you can to look through coins, to find some coins, to look through shops that may be selling coins. With that being said, I think we'll get back to the coins now. Well, there we go. That's our finds for today. We got the letter O and the letter P from 2018. Ones we've already got, but I won't complain about that. We got a couple of Jersey and Guernsey ones, and as well this cool Gibraltarian one as well. I kept this one aside as well because the damage on it is kind of neat. And it's like solid there, so someone has attacked that. I just don't want that to go through my coin sorter and cause havoc in the machine, so keep that to the side. But there we go, some success. O and P, not the worst result ever. 2 is pretty good going from £200. Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.